Yo, what's going on, boys? It's Maze and I'm back with another YouTube video today. Hopefully you guys are doing good. This is just pretty much another follow-up video on what I was talking about with my last video. If you guys haven't watched it, make sure you go watch that first. But I'm kind of just going to show you guys what kind of filters I'm going to be using like once the game actually comes out, and like what filters you guys should be using. Hopefully like the card layout is still going to be the same as usual, and if it is, then these should end up working. But before I get into that, make sure to drop a like down on the video. I really do appreciate it, man. I was trying to hit 10 likes again. The last video, I think it's sitting at 16 right now, which is like, that's wild for like 9-10 months after not uploading. That was crazy, so I really do appreciate that. But yeah, like I said, make sure to drop a like down the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Once Madden 21 comes out, we're going to be coming out with a ton of content for it. I might be doing some 2K content when that comes out too, but as of right now, Madden 21 is going to be straight up. It's going to be content. And I also live stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/MazeGC. Definitely make sure to check me out there too. Before you do anything though, you're definitely going to want to make sure to check your prices. I don't know if if you do know what that is, then you can skip through and just get to the filters. If you don't know what that is, I'll show you right now. So pretty much any card that, if you look through at the overall, so say you go to 80 to 81, no matter what you buy the card for, you could buy the card, like you could go to a random team and these cards can be going for like 500 coins a pop. You can sell them for this amount every single time, no matter what. I don't know what it is. People just don't really filter the right way, if that makes sense. So you, like, say you go to 88, 89, no matter what, they will sell for about 5,000, 6,000 coins. It's just how it is. So you could go and buy one. Like I could go and see what's up right now. I'll just go to a random team. So just go into a random team. You can even see right here that this card is up for 4,000 coins. Even though the next one is up for 9k, you still could end up going and selling this card for about 6,000 coins probably, and that obviously that's clear profit. Usually before any sniping, I always make sure to go through my prices. That's like the biggest deal, your prices. You should always try to remember your prices. If not, I feel like a Google Doc or a spreadsheet, just open and then just kind of record the prices as you go. It makes it a lot easier, and you can make a lot of coins if you know what your prices are. Usually I go from 80 overall plus, but honestly, I mean, once the game first comes out, you could probably still do golds. So like honestly, once the game first comes out, you'll still be able to get these. They'll probably be around like a couple thousand coins. You just go up from there. So 70, 74, 75, 79, 80 to 81, and then pretty much whatever the cheapest card is at this spot. Like, see, even this will be going for about 700, but this will end up selling no matter what. It's just kind of how the market works. People just don't filter the right way, and they just end up buying cards that are the cheapest one at that overall. So you kind of just keep going through every single overall you check. 82, 83, about a 1600, 1700. But yeah, anyways, I think you guys kind of get the gist. So I think we're gonna get right into the filters. There's not a ton of filters. It's not gonna be a super long video, only because you kind of can't really predict exactly how the auction house is gonna work thoroughly, like with the filters, if they're gonna change anything up, or if they're gonna have different promos, different cards, not the same cards, if that makes sense. Then the first filter I'm gonna end up showing you guys, you're gonna go through newest, you're gonna go through elite, and this, like I said, you need to know your prices for this. You very much need to know your prices. And then you're going team by team. So if it makes sense when I say you need to know your prices, say these cards pop up, so you need to know what a 94 is going for to know if you should buy it or not, you know what I mean? So to make it make sense, so we saw that this, like the 88s, I'm pretty sure I remember seeing it going for about 6,000. It's going for 88 right now. I mean, it's going for 4,500 right now, so we'll check. So let's go to 88, 89, and this is one way to check it if you're not too sure as well. It kind of does take a little bit. So pretty much as you see, I mean, now this is going for 34. That would be a good buy. But you could still end up getting it for about like 5,500 probably, and that still would end up being like at least slight profit. So yeah, pretty much back to that filter. You kind of just keep going down the teams, Bengals, Bills. I usually just go in alphabetical order. I don't know if you guys are gonna have specific teams that you're gonna want to be looking for, if there's better cards that you're gonna want to be looking for, which does make sense. Like some teams are gonna have cards that go for more than other teams depending on sets. And then another way that you can actually go down the teams, like once you have to get to Vikings, you don't have to do this the whole time. Another thing, that this is a big method that I even showed in last year's video, but I'm gonna show it again because this is like this was a game changer for me. It literally does save a lot of time. You can click down on the left stick, down on the D-pad. This is all simultaneously, and then if you just spam the right trigger and left trigger, I'm pretty sure this works for PS4 as well, even though PS4 sucks. but this should work for them too. So you pretty much just spam it simultaneously, and you can kind of see how much faster it ended up going. So pretty much after that, moving on to the next filter, I'm going to show you guys, depending on, like I said, this is very dependent on if the game is the same. The last filter will always be a thing, no matter what, every single Madden, no matter what changes overall wise or not, it is the same thing. As long as you know your prices, go team by team, you can end up getting snipes. If I can find it, oh, here we go. So power-ups, if power-ups, they should be in Madden 21. I'm pretty sure they are going to be. I'd be very surprised if they randomly took them out after 1 year. These are always huge to snipe too. This is something that you can go team by team as well, but I'm pretty sure that once the game actually first comes out, you can probably just go either all offense, all defense, or just by positions. You don't really have to filter as much as specific because there won't be enough cards on the block. But yeah, these are going to be a big deal because power-ups have always been, they're always like all over the place price wise while the game is out. Even when the market crashes, when new packs come out, no matter what, power-ups are always holding their price, maintaining their price. They're going up in price, down in price. They're kind of what holds the market. Then you guys even saw with this year, if you guys remember, the Night Train lane was going for like over 200k, 200k for the longest time, just because of the fact that he didn't really have many pieces. I know like some of them are going to be super cheap off the rip just because they're not like crazy players. So just make sure you're going team by team. Like I said, you can do this, but depending on how many cards are on the block or when you end up actually doing this, you probably could just go, I'll show you real quick. You probably could just end up going through all offense and all defense. Like right now it doesn't work, but that's also because we're in August, so like obviously there's too many cards up, there's too many cards actually out in the game. But I'm pretty sure by that time you should just be able to do this and be good to go. On to another one. This is going to be a big one, but it's also going to be a harder one. You're probably going to need like more coins. You're definitely going to need a lot more coins to actually do this one. The Legends filter is going to be a big deal because usually day one Legends, or like at least like first week Legends, they always come with pieces, of course. But as more Legends come out, make sure you're trying to snipe their pieces, because as I said in the last one, when new promos come out and new cards come out, people open packs for those cards. I'm going to be able to explain this like kind of more once the game really comes out. I'm definitely going to be doing like some Market Mondays, if that makes sense. And stuff like that, but as of right now it's kind of only like predictions. But for this one, you can actually just end up whatever Legends are actually out at the point when like there's really not going to be enough. Day one or like first week, they have like 4 Legends. They're all going to be 4 different positions, so you can just go by position. You honestly could probably end up going by buy now price as well by the time that, because there's not going to be enough cards at the moment. But you could also go by newest as well, just because like it depends on how many coins you have at that point. If you have a lot of coins, I would go by newest, but if you don't, then I just go by buy now to try and get the cheaper ones. But then honestly, the thing about it, the reason this is a big thing, because you could end up sniping these pieces, but say you get enough, you can actually build the Legend and sell it for even more and get even more profit, because whenever you're building Legend, you usually end up getting like maybe a tad bit more from it. So say you're just going through these and you end up getting a bunch of Von Miller pieces, you get the 3 lowest Von Miller pieces, you'd be like, oh well, I could just end up buying the rest of them, or like try and getting them for like cheap and then just doing the set. But that pretty much wraps that one up. At least I will be able to go more in depth, like I was saying before, about this filter. But pretty much besides that, honestly, there are a couple other ones that are more risky, which I think I'd rather wait until the game actually comes out. I'm just kind of giving you, those are the 3 filters that are probably like 100% gonna end up working. The elite one, always, every single year, I'm definitely gonna be making a ton of videos on that one, of just me actually sniping and showing you like my methods with that one, you know what I mean. The power up one usually is a big deal as well, but it also depends on how many cards are on the market or what time you're gonna end up sniping. And then the Legends one usually kind of just depends on how many coins you have and if you think you could build up Legends to actually sell them off or even keep them on your team. But yeah, we're gonna end up closing that one off. Hopefully this helped you out and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We're gonna end up making GWAP first week, Madden 21. I'm gonna make sure to come up with a lot of videos while the first week is going on. EA access, everything going on. I'm gonna make sure to show you guys what I'm doing to get the coins I'm gonna be making. But I'm definitely gonna be showing you guys all the methods I'll be using. So make sure to subscribe down below if you want to see those methods in the future. I really do appreciate it. And also, like I said before, make sure to get 10 likes on this video. Drop a like if you haven't already. It really helps me get out to other people. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and peace.